Hello guys, it's Pep from Pep back at it again. So today we have, as you may have seen from the thumbnail, a revisitation of, actually an old deck that has been forgotten and actually sent to the recycle bin from Konami. And I decided to give it a try, in an updated version. And the results are surprisingly good. I mean, it's not that bad. All the replays that you're gonna see are from King of Games rank, and I honestly think this might be one of the best versions to play a pure version of Dark Magician. So because is this what are we talking about? Nothing, guys. Unfortunately, with all this lack of content, because of Konami not dropping any new card at all, maybe we have a good chance for the 24th of August, the date this event is gonna end. And until then, until tomorrow actually, because it's gonna be tomorrow, just enjoy this. So before jumping right into it, guys, just a quick reminder, if you enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it and it really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into it. So here with Yami Yugi, because how could I not play Dark Magician Yami Yugi? Boom. Now this actually seems pretty standard except for the rod that is completely absent. I mean, let me just type here rod. So we have no rod because, as you may know, we cannot play together. I mean, you can just go one navigation, two rods, or two navigation in one rod. But I just feel like it's not good. And I actually, without rod, you can keep the balanced version. Now, when we had no limitation regarding rods, the balanced version was one of the best one, cause opening rod would mean having an ensured circle, and with all the stuff you can just add one of the missing pieces of the combo. Of course, the guys, just to refresh. The main pieces of the combo are Dark Magician in your hand and Circle and Navigation on your field, because with Circle you can just banish a card your opponent controls every time you summon a Dark Magician. But this thing actually works. So I reached, and I'm gonna show you in a little bit, 8 wins out of 10 matches in the card rank. Not that bad. The decks that I faced were not bad actually. I also faced some meta deck like Onomats, so that was nice, I guess. And apart from me making so much misplays, because I was not, how can I say, I did need some practice to play this deck back again. But of course we're gonna see all of them together and we analyze all the combos as always. But just let me say only one thing with balance, guys. Remember, we have one card of each type insured. So the navigation, of course, is for your Dark Magician, and your Jar of Greed, this is a combo I already brought on this channel, is perfectly combined for your Magician Dark Illusion, even if you do not have in your hand. Because with Jar of Greed, you do not draw only one card. Of course, that is always a good thing. But the good thing is that you can actually, after you use Dark Magician Circle, let's suppose you do not have your combo ready. So this means that you miss either a Magician Navigation or a Dark Magician. But if in the 3 cards that you excavate with Dark Magician Circle, there's a Magician Dark Illusion, you can put the Magician Dark Illusion as the first card you're gonna draw. So if you have a Jar of Greed, what happens is that in your opponent's turn, you have a Dark Magician Circle on the field, no Navigation or no Dark Magician, but you can activate your Jar of Greed. You're gonna draw a Magician Dark Illusion, and because you just activate the spell trap card in your opponent's turn, you're gonna be able to summon this guy that counts as a Dark Magician, so you get anyway to banish a card your opponent controls. That's the thing. The other spell is just an illusion magic, just another card that helps you you know, complete the combo to add the Dark Magician, or also to recycle Dark Magician from your graveyard to your hand, or to trigger your Magician Dark Illusions effect. Pretty nice. Then we have in high optimize, just to, you know, have access to this little guy right here, and Heat Wave, you know, the perfect opening just to have one more turn to draw what you need. And keep in mind that if you have Heat Wave, Circle, Navigation, and Dark Magician, you basically win, because your opponent cannot summon anything. You get to summon a couple of 2500 beaten on the field, and you also get to banish all your opponent controls, and a trap negates on your following turn. Insane. Last but not least, Rob. Why Robbie can be the perfect pick, and that's why it's level 2, that's why we have a Nixie's rank 2, and the only cards you need in the extra deck actually are one Dark Cavalry, one Titanic Moth, and one of these guys. What is this? Number 45. I can't even read. Number 45. That's it. So Robit's pretty cool for two reasons. It's like a navigation in your opponent's turn. So only in your opponent's turn you can discard a spell trap card. Maybe just thinking like that. If you do not have a Dark Magician in your hand, but you have a navigation, you do not set your navigation, you keep your navigation in hand, you summon your Rob, and then in your opponent's turn you discard the navigation and summon your Dark Magician, so that you have the navigation ready for the following turn. It's gonna get something pretty cool, right? And the second thing is pretty cool is that you actually get to recycle the Rob just like the Rod, but the difference is that Rob gets to be summoned on the field directly, and you do not have to tribute any monster. You just activate the spell trap effect and you can recycle your Rob on the field. And it's gonna be pretty cool, because keep in mind that when you summon that Rob on your opponent's turn, you are ready to use its other effect to discard a card and summon a Dark Magician from your deck. So guys, that was all. I hope all Dark Magicians fans can enjoy this. It's pretty fun. And of course, if you have some questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section down below, and we can jump right into the replays. Here we go, guys. First of all, I want to show you my results. These were all 10 duels with my Dark Magician deck. I lost to this guy that was playing Red Eyes, actually because he opened it with the Gear Free that can pop my spell and trap card, so he ended up popping my Circle a couple of times, and that's how I lost to this. And the second loss was against an Onomat player, but I made a misplay right here, unfortunately. I'm not sure I would have won without the misplay, but I could have had definitely a chance. And these instead are all the wins, basically. So we're gonna see a couple of those. Let's go. So first replay right here against Human Astro. So this was the second Onomat deck that I played against. And if I'm not wrong, I misplayed in this duel as well. So as you can see right here, just a full combo opening, pretty nice. But keep in mind that this is not that rare. I mean, balance is good for this thing. And I forgot to mention that the downside of balance is not a problem for this deck, because without Rod you can summon Rob, you do not have to activate an effect, so you're not, we can say you're not, you get no disadvantages from the balance side, because you have to activate no effect in your first turn. So I just began with a Circle, adding another Dark Magician, a couple set, I'm ready. And you know how powerful this combo is. As long as your opponent does not begin with a Cosmic Cyclone or a Mystical Space Typhoon to get rid of your Dark Magical Circle. So unless they do not have that, you're good. So I decided to go with Jar of Greed, and this is the combo I was talking about. With my Dark Magical Circle, among the 3 cards I excavated, there was a Magician Dark Illusion that of course, I put in my first position, so that I could have the combo with Jar of Greed. So without wasting my Magician Navigation, just in case I could need it afterwards, Boom, there you go, someone with Jar of Greed, just like a magician navigation. Then I saw he said a couple of cards, and yes, now you're gonna see a big misplay right here for me, just because I'm just so dumb. I mean, I need more exercise with this deck. I didn't play that, I haven't been playing Dark Magician since a year maybe. So please forgive me. Look at this. I tributed a couple Dark Magician to use the effect of Circle to banish this, and then use the effect of Magician Dark Illusion to summon one of the Dark Magician back on the field, and this was right. But look at this. He activates that the Fiendish Chain, and I don't know why I used my navigation. There was no need at all, of course, because this thing was going to be banished, but I don't know why, guys, I don't know. And look at this other misplay. I mean, I know they do not play Drowning. I mean, they could, basically, for maybe this is not a misplay, they could play Drowning. So I went in as Book of Moon, and because I actually wasted my Magician Navigation, I couldn't go for lethal. So he has another chance right here with Onomart play. But keep in mind, guys, this duel was already over. And so he goes with Utopic Onomatopoeia, Zubababancho Gaga Code, and all this stuff, but unfortunately, other than Gaga Bolt, he has nothing, only a Malevolent Sin. And it just goes, I don't know why to that and not to this, so this was another misplay, I guess. But I'm chilling, so now this is the nice move. I tribute one of my monster, and you're gonna see why, because now that I have 2 level 7, I can go into the Titanic mode that requires no other monster. That's the thing, for you to attack directly. I attack directly, use the effect, detach 1, inflict damage equal to 250 for every card he has in his hand. Just what I need for lethal. There you go. Here I was at my 3-win streak, a pretty cool duel this was against a Avenger deck. So here I go with my balance, and now as you can see, guys, we do not have our combo. I mean, we do not have navigation, neither a Dark Magician, but we got the other combo. We got Jar of Greed and a Magician Dark Illusion. So I decided to begin with 8-wave, you know, because I didn't feel sure about my combo, you know, being enough. So that's why I go with that. Then use Vended Knights to add a Slayer, but he can't do a thing because of a Heat Wave. And then I decided to just go in. I keep on drawing Circle that I do not need at this moment, but I do have my Banish ready for the still. Let's see what he's doing. Revended Revolution, banishing the Demolition Rituals, and this is a problem because the monster summoned by banishing this card, by using this card as one of the tributes, makes it untargetable. So this thing is untargetable. Then he summoned the Hound Horde back, and that's why I changed the Jar of Greed directly to the effect, because I wanted to use it. I wanted to be able to summon the Magician Dark Illusion as soon as this thing is the field. So there you go, Magician Dark Illusion is coming, and I can just banish that. So why did I do this? Because if he ritual summon using this card, he gets to banish my spell trap cards, and I do not want this to happen. So he went on attacking the Robe. I used the effect by discarding on one of the Circle, because I had 2 in my hand besides the one on the field. So I bring out a Dark Magician from the deck. Then I went in and I misplayed, I guess, here again, because I was expecting him to use the effect to boost up himself, but he decided not to, and because I could have put this in attack with Dark Magician, then attack directly with Magician Dark Illusion, use my Illusion Magic to tribute this, and use the effect of Magician Dark Illusion to resummon the Dark Magician back on the field and go for lethal. So I already had lethal here, another misplay, guys. I'm sorry, but you know, I was not used to play this, so I had to recharge my Dark Magician battery. So he goes on with the Revended Evolution, sorry, then Origin, and then Illusion Magic to summon to add the Dark Magician, and but he actually managed to summon the Executor with the revenants. So now he can banish a monster a special summon monster I control. And look at this with the Slayer, but Magician Dark Illusion comes in play, as well as the effect of Robe that can recycle itself, Executor Chained to banish my Magician Dark Illusion, but I can summon another one from my hand. So look at this, my Dark Magician is coming. I have a full board again with his Executor being banished by my circle, but it's not done yet. Another Origin and another Executor that is coming. So then Origin again is not done, Slayer. So now the only thing he needed is to actually make me have only one monster so that I can attribute though to summon a Dark Magician. That was the problem, but I draw a Navigation, the only card I needed, and was, you know, I had almost a 50% chance. I had 8 cards in my deck and 3 Navigation, so it was really likely to draw a Navigation. So I just decided to attack this. He protected him with the Ritual Spell from the grave. Then he attacked me, but I have my Navigation, summoning a Dark Magician from my hand, and then another Rob. I think it's the last one, or maybe the second one from the deck. So I'm chilling, banishing the Executor. Then he gets rid of that, but he has no zombie in the grave to banish to boost this thing up. So I'm chilling. I can just attack again. And at this point, I think there's nothing he can do. He wasted all his ritual spells and monsters. So there you go. He already said that was my win, 2-win streak right here against a funny Valkyrie deck. So this is the combo I was talking about. Heat Wave, Dark Magical Circle, double Navigation. Oh my lordy, he can't do a thing. You can just set a monster, nothing. Then he goes on with triple trap. This was what saved him, and I went with Navigation in the end of the turn, so just to banish the monster. And I have a couple of Navigation because I thought I could go for lethal, but then I had fear. I was afraid. I don't know what actually, but used Canadian. I decided not to negate that, and it was a mistake because maybe I just had lethal, but that's fine. I mean, I decided to play it safer. It goes on with Light Barrier that actually is useless. You only need this for the, there you go, for the Sigrun. But he has nothing else, just another sad card. And Jar of Greed, just, you know, to make sure to draw something useful. And look at what I picked. The Hyotimayas, so the perfect card as soon as he summoned the Canadian, you know, just some juicy pressing damage with a 0 defense. That was really a bad timing for him. He goes on with the Fiendish Chain, but I can even negate that with my cover. I do not need to waste my Navigation, so there you go. That's just how easy it is. Last but not least, this was maybe a Ritual Beast player, if I'm not wrong. So this is an end, you know, one of the worst hand you can have, okay? Because you actually got nothing. I mean, you've got a Magician Dark Illusion summon thanks to Jar of Greed, and you got the Dark Magician summon from the deck thanks to Magician's Rob. Of course, a circle right here makes all better, and there you go. Circle, we've got everything we need. We've got now double Dark Magician summon, one with the Jar of Greed and one by discarding the Illusion Magic with the Rob's effect. So he goes on summoning the Apelia, and Rob says, no thank you, I'm gonna call my boss, my Dark Magician, to banish you, and we're chilling. Just put that in defense because I was afraid of a drowning, and I forgot that he could have Destiny Draw, so I triggered his Destiny Draw, set a monster and phase, Jar of Greed's effect to summon the Magician Dark Illusion, and he just scoped. So guys, that was all for the replays. I hope you enjoyed this. Once again, these are from COG rank because I'm already king of games. And guys, this is a really cool deck. I definitely think I'm gonna play this a lot more because it is consistent. Not gonna lie, you're gonna pull out the combo really easily. You have a big boss like Dark Cavalry that is not really easy to summon. I mean, you're not gonna summon him very commonly, but the Dark Magician combo is just so good. The Dark Magical Circle combo is just so good together with Navigation. You keep on banishing cards your opponent controls, and then you just go with negating spell and trap cards. It's pretty good, and this balanced version just make it the most consistent as possible. So guys, Hope to reach out all the Dark Magicians fan right there, out there, and of course, guys, feel free to ask me whatever you want in the comment section down below. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.